why ops they hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich watcher, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often, and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make right this. Now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay ain't together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door, cause you ain't messing with no amateur, and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often, and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this.
Watch out your shoulder. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this let go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. She be tatted head to toe, could give a story rope. You wanna tweak it over me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, whoa. They having convos about me, don't know. Tell me what they talking about, I ain't touching dividends. I ain't from the south, but kick it with my Memphis twins. I can't take a loss, I'm always going for the win. I been up in this booth, I got my pet for the starter. They had to know that. Cool, let them in the water. See her acting bothered, got my green light. I'm sorry, I can't take you, ain't getting all that. Look like yo, like we gon' do this regardless. And I started from the bottom just like you, but I was hard. I came up the soldier. Shout out to my father. He made sure I make it farther. My trust in God. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blue, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention, he'll tweak and get the with your is fat, we drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek to Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the always out in with the whole being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your the lies all on your faces, cause your eyes will twitch. The black ski mask all on them faces be disguising. I'm my with your baby, you wanna cry. Press my against a waist, I got some pottery. She my bitch, not my apology. I might start ain't no enemies. You rap with me, then rap with me. But I'ma keep it real, she lost respect when you said follow me. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give up the story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money.
pocket don't break up. Like the launch AO, like the head of a pro. Stay down like the 10 on my toes. Like a Camp Scout, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on throws. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you. But if I want to, like Rich, y'all got them sipping. Check the playbook cause I'm about to piss. Shout like block. That's it, in the tropic with the chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see them looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up a convertible. Residence, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Like that. And all was going on. Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what was happening? All was going on. Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. I let the hit the floor. Be talking. Just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it. We gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Family rocking diamonds. Blinding while you eyeing it. Lately I'm most of my motion, big focus on hit. When I start going, it's gon' hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fragrance right out of my pocket, I throw that up. Yeah, like up. Doing as it drop, man. Get my money. I told my, I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening? All was going on. Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening? All was going on. Hit the floor. Yeah, we said it all. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor.
Young. Yeah, I've been way too teed to ever let one of these play with me. Stay out the way with me and get hot like a block on a day when it's 80 degrees. Top out the top on the land, it was me and Chance was in Miami like the Heat. Top out the top on the land, it was me and Chance was in Miami like Bam. If you gonna boss up, then you gotta learn how to take you some losses, bro. What it cost it, bro. And it got me exhausted, bro. My rollie go 40 below. Money and loyalty, all that I know. Cardi my glasses, Cardi my... We run the city like cardio. I open my eyes and still see... I walk in the kitchen, it smell like... Woke up with a style, driving a boat. I've been fighting my demons, I'm whipping the ghosts. Part of my glasses, part of my lotion. My brother tell me that I'm proud of you folks. Some gon' show love and some gon' hate for no reason. I'm already knowing. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing. I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo. But I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Maria, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blue is so hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starring for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a coupe D-tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we gotta lock up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a lip, green bean for the dot.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. They be that precise, you not familiar with begging God to just bring them back. My energy protected, I've been burning sage. Follow how you feelin', you won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it, don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box, I tried to fill up a safe. Get real, it turn you numb, feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold. No contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the Cypher. Judas, I can feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim, you see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would've left me out. Got it on my own, I would never ask you to help me. My energy protected, I've been burning sage. Follow how you feelin', you won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it, don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help?
All I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nines. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars. Up and coming, this ain't pop, I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime and a nickel, turn this bargain into margins. My mind racing, got potential, God forbid that I ever waste it. Overthinking, silent killer, don't die waiting. God knows it's harder to grow, procrastinating. Got so much love for this game's annihilating. I ain't even rapping no more, these conversations. Get it off the muscle, don't matter how much the weight is. Gotta get some hustle, cause talent don't always make it. Even if it's late, don't matter because I paid it. Even if you hate, don't matter because you played it. I remember teachers saying I wouldn't make it. Now they in the bleachers at every graduation. Different stages. Gradually we elevating, motivation, hard work and dedication, life lessons, ain't no better education, no half-stepping, I'm betting on me like it's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah. Don't wait too long. You know faith without work is dead. And the lazy hustle don't get no bread. Keep your head up. Keep
I must admit I got a gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing on me when I me. Will laugh at me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I'm in the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah. Clutching on the highway. Riding down the street trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' at a high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I got a gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. Will laugh at me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah. Cars around me, sit behind this, I dog me. Hey, I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot, $90, leave a falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's behind me. Get on side me, I don't party. Look at my money, Scotty. Toys, try me. Harley, Harley, I say. Foot like I want go hit Barney. Look just like Barney. Man, I live it, you record it. Daytime be like foreign. Nighttime I'm feeling foreign. No got it party. Why she think she important? Hey, old time you know I ain't getting none. I like my boy. She 5 son. I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby, don't lie. I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty cash, life ain't nothing but feet. I hope you know that I don't. I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Hey, I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot, $90, leave a falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's behind me. Get on side me. I don't party. Look at my money, Scotty. Toys, try me.
Commaculations. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculations. Boss move. What you refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Win. Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Once I Christian the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he competitive.
How important are defensive cards? I know you like to use Robert Covington, players like Tyson Chandler. So using your basketball knowledge from your playing days, how important is defense on 2K, and especially when playing at this competitive level?
Defense is, I'd say, probably the biggest skill gap. I think having a defensive player out there, like, just for defense.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA. And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nasir Little out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Thompson in at center. And two smart teams here, Doris, with a lot of experience.
Yeah, you get the understanding from coaches that veterans win for a reason in this league. They're not going to be surprising each other. They're going to understand it's about execution and making shots, playing quality defense. Something about playing with teams that have experience.
We know Beal can do this all night long. I mean, he's got an exceptional talent for finding points.
Shot from the wing. And it's Doncic missing. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Irving, that's good.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Durant against Gafford. Shakes him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Little with the ball. Pass to Thompson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Three-pointer, Beal, and the three-pointer goes. Beal's got his third basket on the night right there.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And here's Doncic outside. They get it back.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Irving with it. Durant covering. Doncic outside. Gafford passes to Irving. 5 to shoot. Take it away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Durant. Finished off the break.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And Dallas calls time here. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match. Well, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's a dunk, folks.
Ooh, poked away. Irving against Beal to the middle. Oh, there's the alley. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Three-pointer, Beal. It's hauled in by Exum.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Beal. With some arc. Irving, that's good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
For three, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Little with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Booker can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Irving. Doncic outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas also making a switch. Hachimura's checked in. Outside Irving. Gordon with a steal. Knocked loose. Irving with it. Checked by Gordon. Irving goes in. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
1:14 left in the first.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Doncic missing.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Wright. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Lively passes to Doncic. Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Doncic missing.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Wright. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. And they get it back. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Phoenix out in front.
The Mavericks, 13.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Washington. Dante Exum is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Kleba in at the 5. And playing for his next contract. Tim Hardaway Jr. is motivated to get it going, Doris.
Well, B.A., his best skill is obviously that three-point shooting. When he's near 40%, the impact he can have on your ability to score is tremendous. The floor spacing he provides is critical.
Fires from deep. Booker no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Exum passes to Hachimura. There's the 3. They get it back. Washington left side. Second shot opportunity. Thompson with the block.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Up and over Hardaway. Up again. Here's Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
And Dallas making a change here. Gafford's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Little's checked in for Phoenix. And Dallas with a change here, too. Washington's checked in for Exum. And a defensive-minded big man in Maxi Kleber. When he's making shots, he's so valuable, Doris.
Well, B.A., he is on the floor because of his defensive versatility. To me, one of the most underrated defenders in the league. He can be cross-positional. But you're right, he's got to be a legit threat offensively.
Out to Hachimura. Over Beal. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Hardaway. Points.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Thompson with it. Gafford picks him up. And Thompson gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Good on the shot. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Devin Booker.
That free throw good from Booker.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
Irving's checked in for Hardaway. Phoenix calls timeout. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively comes in for Kleber, and Tim Hardaway subbed in for Washington. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Hardaway on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Mavericks trail by 7. And it's Gafford driving in, and he buries his first look.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Irving against Booker. Outside Durant. Now here's Little. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Lively. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Irving. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3. Here's Durant, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Irving, that's good.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Durant. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Osman passes to Roddy. Gafford with the block. They recover it. Second chance effort. Osman no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Lively. And it's good. 2 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Gordon against Hardaway. Easy money for KD inside.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Phoenix making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd says he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Looking to get it going. Irving for 3. Not going to go that time.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beasley, pass to Osman. Hits the trifecta. Osman's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Phoenix leading by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Osman.
Dallas foul. Lively. First personal foul. 15 foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Phoenix, Cedi Osman.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And here's Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of 1, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
And that'll do it for our half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Little in at the 3. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Here's Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Lively against Thompson. Here's Irving. Buries it down low. Irving's got 13 now. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
In that game against Portland, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Beal from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Luka against resistance.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. Thompson passes to Beal. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Booker. Again, Doncic missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
So for Dallas, Hachimura's checked in for Lively, and Hardaway subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Phoenix calls timeout. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Doncic. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Suns in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Mavericks on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Booker against Irving. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Durant, Mavericks with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Hardaway, 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over it, Bradley Beal.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Irving against Booker. Takes one from 10 feet. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Booker looking around. Hardaway against Beal. That's tipped. And now the Mavs on the run. Hardaway finds Irving. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Suns trail by 4. Beal with it. He's got 11. Three-pointer, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Irving. And Booker pulls it down.
Dallas foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can
Kleber. He's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Hardaway.
You have to account for Jelon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Irving against Wright. And that one's good. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Beasley against Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura. Second personal foul. Third
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen. Well, what you love about Malik Beasley is his willingness to always hunt for opportunities to score it. He understands what the strength of his game is, and he goes out and tries to execute.
Gordon, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Irving against Wright. Irving, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Beasley misses.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Irving missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Kleber. On the wing, Hachimura. Takes a three. Second shot opportunity. Exum outside. Hachimura against Gordon. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by Dallas. Doesn't go for him. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Dallas.
The Mavericks. 49.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Daniel Gafford is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Kleber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic on the wing, hounded by Beal. It's Exum on the wing. Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Little passes to Osman. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Little. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving. Doncic against Booker to tie it up. Deflected.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Down low. Look at Booker elevate.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Doncic against Booker. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Pass to Robbie. Out to Beal. Doncic against Booker. 5 on the clock. Up and over Doncic. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And here are the Suns now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Booker with the jam.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And Dallas calls time here. Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding on the defensive end. It's just hard watching him get robbed of so many of these prime years.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Lets it fly. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of the skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that. Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker's certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Hardaway against Beal. A deep 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Beasley. And the Suns miss again.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, got a piece of it. Thompson with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Durant. Durant! Automatic at the rim. Got a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bradley Beal.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Phoenix making a switch here. Little's checked in. Doncic, count it.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Outside for Booker. On the wing, Durant. From behind the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Phoenix leading by 4. Back to Beal. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
1:35 left in the game. Pass to Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
They got the rebound. And here's Gafford to the inside. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. It's Booker in the open floor.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Here's Doncic. Off target at the rim. And the Suns shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Second chance shot. Hachimura with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
It's stolen by Lively. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Outside for Irving. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Doncic against Booker. Unloads. He connects.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 4.
Shooting the technical free throw, Kevin Durant.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
There's 10 seconds.
I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. You talking to again, you breaking the code again. I'm on the road again, we snacking this with them again. This new tricks, you can fold it in. I know they be hating, I still pose. They we on they block like we pose this. Been with me on my road to rich. We didn't oversold the load again. Too many plays, been up for too many days. Boy, you got ways. I get the I'ma pay, they gon' where you stay. I had to run up them bands when I got out the can't go back, I got too many K's. And he acting bad on the ground, but we know it's gonna happen. It happen in every occasion. Somebody, I be telling my youngest to chill. Check the stats, I do numbers for real. And this ain't no cap, I get money for real. That little boy ain't ran up no commas for real. Don't play with baby, I go million for million. I made it out, but yet I'm still in the field. 500 racks in my years. 10 carat diamonds spit in my earlobe. Superhero baby saving the ghetto. If I'm not the man, I'm the man in the middle. How about a coat, my hand on my... He just a fan and he mad, I don't feel him. I know they know that I ran with him. You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody to... I risk it out, put my on the line. I came from the back of the line. We had it cracking since back when the one was alive. You can go ask my line. I wish Lil Wu would've never went through with his move, but I'm glad that he threw with his dime. Yeah, I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. ain't gon' get to me, I can't get my energy. He said that when I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother on the max out. Every show that I get, it be packed out. 5K for your team, you got ripped off. Spend 100,000 on mine. Crack a smile just to show the diamond. From the corner to another continent. Got a baby daddy, I don't want it. Need a Nike deal, how I'm running. He can't come to the A, he on punishment. Catch that boy out of place, we gon' take his chain and his watch on some funny. Brody ready to crash on some dummy. Gotta me for free, ain't no money. I been on some lady. I been off a jet with some. We had 20 vibes out in Vegas. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win.
Boy, Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. No Espanol, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if we ride with can't from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste of this. 1-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race, hit a race like a spaceship is float. All this drip, think I'm below sea level. With that weak bez, ride around with. Watch 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, they wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. Whoa. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby is asleep. Only time that I'm watching my tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take. Picture like I made this stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I make you a person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me? Musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you was sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wish though it's fine, but just know inside to me the hilarious. So when I get distoing by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. Yeah. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like thinking. Stuck up, but I never conceded whenever I ever retreated. You never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Team at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight boy to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am about to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bichon and Baby Tron, and that's why
by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.